Billy and the Mini Monsters. Monsters at the Seaside. Written by Zanna Davidson. Illustrated by Melanie Williamson. Meet Billy. Billy was just an ordinary boy, living an ordinary life until one night he found 5 mini monsters in his sock drawer. Gloop, Peep, Fongface, Captain Snot, Trumpet. Then he saved their lives, and they swore never to leave him. We give you the secret Harry Snottooth oath of devotion. When he moved house, Billy found another monster. Hello. My name's Sparkle Bogey. One thing was certain: Billy's life would never be the same again. Chapter 1. Sun and Sand. It was Saturday and the mini monsters were very excited. They were going to the seaside. We can build sandcastles. And eat ice cream. And cheese. Billy's family was also very excited about their trip. Billy's dad was looking forward to doing some birdwatching. Billy's mom wanted to go sailing. Billy's sister, Ruby, couldn't wait to swim in the sea. In fact, everyone was excited. Except Billy. Billy really didn't want to go. Why don't you like the seaside? Asked Gloop. I don't like the way the sand gets everywhere, said Billy. It gets in my socks. It gets in my sandwiches. And, Billy went on, the sea is full of poisonous creatures. To make things even worse, Mom always takes us out in a little boat. It goes up and down. Up and down. And it makes me feel sick. I'm not sure about the seaside either, whispered Peep. He was thinking of all the scary things that might happen to him, like being chased by sharks. And getting buried in sand. We're going to have a brilliant time, said Billy's sister, Ruby, coming into the room with Sparkle Bogey. Look what we've got. Everything a mini monster could want at the beach. Beach ball. Picnic cups. Sun hats. Picnic plate. Buckets and spades life jackets. Picnic hamper. Towels and picnic blankets. Ruby bought them at the doll's house shop. Wow, said the other mini monsters. I know, said Sparkle Bogey. We're all set. Isn't this fun? Do you like my swimsuit? Do you like my goggles? Billy and Peep looked at each other. I suppose the beach might be fun, sighed Peep. We'll just avoid boats. And sand. Then Billy and Ruby heard their parents calling them from downstairs. Time to go. Billy scooped up the mini monsters and popped them in his rucksack. Trumpet? Did you bring any cheese with you? It smells of your cheese-powered parps in here. I don't have any cheese. Billy ran down the stairs and jumped in the car. Do you think we've packed enough things? And off they went. At the seaside. Isn't it lovely and sunny? Mini monsters, keep behind this rock. What shall we do now? Let's build a sandcastle. This is hard work. Help! Is this a hat? Where is everyone? Now let's dig a moat. I wonder where Peep is. This is brilliant. Can anyone help me? A sand monster. No, it's me, Gloop. I'm stuck. Peep. There you are. Chapter 2. The Seagull. I love the seaside. Ooh, is that a kittiwake over there? As soon as the mini monsters were safely hidden behind a rock, Billy and Ruby Saturday down for the picnic. Food time. Isn't this wonderful? Said Billy's mom. So relaxing. Billy looked over to see Fongface giving him a thumbs-up sign from the side of the rock. This is the life. We should have picnics every day. Maybe the beach isn't so bad, after all, Billy thought. He could hear the waves crashing against the shore and the seagulls cawing on the wind. One seagull landed on the beach near them. That's a herring gull. It's got a very sharp beak. The gull came closer and closer. Then it snatched a biscuit from the picnic and gobbled it down. Herring gulls will eat anything. Really? Oh, yes. As the gull began to hop away, Billy's dad opened up his bird book and Billy went over to look. They're not scared of humans, Billy's dad went on. They'll even steal food from people's hands. Herring gull. The herring gull is a large, noisy gull with a pale gray back and wings, and black and white wingtips. Length, 55 to 67 centimeters. Wingspan, 135 to 145 centimeters. Habitat, coasts and cities. Diet, fish, other birds, eggs, rubbish. Just then, Billy heard a small cry. It came from behind the rock. Billy suddenly had a dreadful thought. What if the gull was trying to eat his mini monsters? He ran round to the rock. There was Captain Snot and Fongface, and Sparkle Bogey, and Peep and Gloop. They all started jumping up and down and pointing to a large gull in the sky. What's going on? Cried Billy. Where's Trumpet? He's been stolen, said the mini monsters. By a bird. A moment earlier. Ooh, look. A bird. He keeps looking at me. Do you think he wants my cheese? He definitely looks hungry. Arg. We have to save Trumpet. I knew the beach was a bad idea. What can we do? I'm done for. I can't give up. There must be a way out of this. Here, Birdie. Take my cheese but let me go. He doesn't want my cheese. What shall I do? PARP. Squawk. We. Chapter 3. Out to sea. Billy gazed through his dad's binoculars. I can see the gull. And Trumpet, he cried. What's happening? Asked Fongface. Has Trumpet been eaten? Asked Sparkle Bogey. Not eaten, dropped, said Billy. He must be somewhere over there by the cliffs. How will we get him back? Asked Peep. Billy gulped. There's only one thing for it, he said. I'll have to go to sea. I'll ask my mum to take us out in the boat. It's too dangerous for mini monsters, though. But, Billy, said Peep. You hate boats. I know, said Billy. But it's the only way to save Trumpet. Stay behind this rock until I get back. And don't go near any birds. Are you sure you want to go out in the boat, Billy? Asked Billy's mom. Straight after lunch? Yes, I'm sure. Behind the rock, the mini monsters were deep in discussion. Are we going out to sea? Yes. We're going to build a raft of our own. On the beach. First, everyone find some wood. No, Gloop, that's bread. Oh. We can tie the wood together with seaweed. These can be oars. And this can be our sail. Air, that's a piece of ham. This? Still no, Gloop. I think our raft is ready. Let's take it down to the shore. It won't float with us all on it. One of us needs to stay behind. I don't want to be left alone. I'll stay behind. Good luck and watch out for seagulls. Hooray! I'm a captain of the sea. Woo-hoo! I don't feel very well. Chapter 4. The Boat Trip. I thought you didn't like going out in the boat, said Billy's mom as they set off across the water. It's great that you've changed your mind. Isn't this fun? What's going on? Whispered Ruby. I know you still hate boats. Why did you ask Mum to take us out? It's Trumpet, Billy whispered back. He's somewhere on the rocks. We have to get Mum to take us there. But I can't think how. I'm just trying really hard not to be sick. I have a cunning plan. Dad, said Ruby. What's that huge bird flying over there? Where? By those rocks. It had black bits on its wings and a yellow head. Ooh, maybe it's a gannet. I didn't know there were gannets here. Quick, let's sail that way, said Dad, excitedly. Where are the other mini monsters? Whispered Ruby. They're safe on the beach, said Billy. Are you sure about that? Billy turned to see where Ruby was pointing. Oh no, he groaned. There were the mini monsters on a tiny raft, riding the waves. The raft was coming straight towards them. Billy leaned down, reaching out towards the mini monsters. The wave rose up and up and up and splashed all over Billy. The mini monsters landed on the bottom of the boat. Where's Fongface? Asked Billy. The raft was too heavy, so he stayed behind. We want to help find Trumpet. I wish I'd stayed behind. Billy looked anxiously at his mini monsters. This is a dangerous mission, he said. But I suppose we need all the help we can get. Trumpet could be anywhere on those rocks. So, Billy went on, here's the plan. When we land, mini monsters search the shoreline. I'll look by the cliffs. Ruby, you search the middle of the beach. Do you think Trumpet's okay? Ruby asked Billy. But before Billy could reply, Peep shook his head. Trumpet could be hanging from a cliff. Or trapped in a nest. Or maybe he's been blown away on the wind. At last, the boat reached a little jetty on the far shore. Billy and Ruby jumped out onto the rocks. We can only stay for about 20 minutes. After that, the tide will turn, said their mom. I'm going to stay in the boat, but Dad will keep an eye on you. Billy gulped. Only 20 minutes to rescue Trumpet. And then I have to get back on that boat again. Let's pretend we want to go rock pooling. Okay. I hope our plan works. A little while earlier. Splash. Hooray! I survived. I'm still alive. And I'm in a sunny little pool. This is nice. Except something is tickling me. Hello. What's that you're saying? There's something behind me? Is that it? It's just a shell. No, it's not. It's a crab. Yikes. PARP. Help. Crab attack. Chapter 5. Sea monsters. Remember the plan, Billy whispered to everyone. And mini monsters, make sure you stick together. Don't go too far. Billy's mom called after them. We won't, said Billy, as he secretly dropped the mini monsters next to a rock pool. Mission Trumpet begins. Mini monsters are go. I'm really not sure about this. Billy ran towards the cliffs, his eyes darting left and right. These rocks are huge. Trumpet, he called as he searched. How will I ever find Trumpet? Trumpet! But there was no answer. Billy hunted high and low for what seemed like forever, but he couldn't find Trumpet. Any luck? He called over to Ruby. No. Ruby called back. I can't see him anywhere. Maybe the mini monsters have found him. But when Billy and Ruby reached the shore, there was no sign of any of the mini monsters. This is a disaster. I'm the worst monster keeper ever, said Billy. And it'll be time to go soon. The tide is starting to come in. You can't give up now, said Ruby. Let's start looking in the rock pools. She set off. Over here, she cried suddenly. I think I've found Captain Snot. And there's Sparkle Bogey, said Billy. I got stuck in the seaweed. What happened to you? I made friends with a starfish. And here's Peep, said Ruby, spotting a moving shell. Is it safe to come out now? But what about Gloop, said Billy. I think he's still in the rock pool, said Captain Snot. I last saw him talking to a blobby sea creature. With tentacles. Oh no, said Billy. That sounds like a sea anemone. They've got stinging tentacles. Billy bent down to look in the rock pool again. I think I can see his legs, cried Billy, excitedly. He grabbed hold of Gloop's wriggling legs and pulled him out. Are you okay, Gloop? That was strange, said Gloop. A funny creature was waving at me, so I went to say hello. Then it started sucking me in. Do you think it wanted to be friends? Maybe I should go back and say goodbye? No, Gloop. It wanted to eat you. And we still haven't found Trumpet, said Billy. Billy! Ruby called their parents. We have to go now. We're out of time. Trumpet will be left behind. We'll never see him again. Meanwhile. Phew. I think I can come out now. The crab has gone. Uh-oh. Looks like the tide is coming in. That's not good. There's Billy on a boat. And he's leaving. Over here. I don't think he can hear me. There must be a way out. I've got cheese, and seaweed. And a sea duck. Aha. Come on, ducky. Follow the cheese. Chapter 6. Together again. I wonder where that gannet went. Yes. I wonder too. Billy arrived back at the beach feeling very sad and very seasick. Then he heard a quacking noise behind him. Billy turned around. There was Trumpet. On a duck! As Trumpet leaped ashore, Billy gave him the best hug he could manage without squashing him. You made it back, said Billy, grinning. But how? Anything can be achieved with cheese. We just need to find Fongface. And we'll all be together again. Billy, Ruby, and the mini monsters ran back to the rock. There was Fongface, waiting for them. Hooray! I'm sorry I ever brought you to the beach, said Billy. I've put you all in terrible danger. It was great! I got to hug a starfish. And I saw the inside of a sea anemone. I outwitted 2 birds with a piece of cheese. I sailed the seas. I'm a proper captain now. And, Billy, added Captain Snot, you went out on a boat to save Trumpet, even though you get really seasick. That was amazing. 3 cheers for Billy and the beach. What about you, Peep? Asked Billy. I still don't like sand, said Peep, shaking himself out. All about the mini monsters. Captain Snot. Likes eating bogies. Special skill, can glow in the dark. Scare factor, 5/10. Gloop. Likes eating cake. Special skill, very stray. Gloop can also swallow his own eyeballs and make them reappear on any part of his body. Scare factor, 4/10. Fawn face. Likes eating socks, school ties, paper, or anything that comes his way. Special skill, has massive fangs. Scare factor, 9/10. Trumpet. Likes eating cheese. Special skill, amazingly powerful cheese-powered parps. Scare factor, 7/10. Taking into account his parps. Peep. Likes eating very small flies. Special skill, can fly, but not very far or very well. Scare factor, 0/10. Unless you're afraid of small hairy things. Sparkle bogey. Likes eating glitter and bogeys. Special skill, can shoot out clouds of glitter. Scare factor, 5/10. If you're scared of pink sparkly glitter,